Good day, this is King Doable from Math Academy. So, if you are in grade 10 and you are struggling with the concept of mathematics, you can kindly inbox us on the number you see on the bio. Then, now I just want to give you the background of math in grade 10, particularly the umbrella, which is what you call factorization. That is number one. We're going to talk about factorization. So now, this thing called factorization is the mother body of mathematics. We cannot talk about math without the factorization. And what is the word factorize or factorization? It means that you need to change. But when you change, make sure that you still go back to where you're coming from. Go back to original equation, so to say. So that is all about factorization. And this factorization is divided into 5 parts, so to say. Number one, we talk about the common factor. The common factor. So whenever you are given any question in mathematics, you have to consider the common factor. This is the most fundamental or important concept in mathematics. Before you talk about any other thing, you have to ask yourself, do I have something that is common? Something become common if we have what you call the same base. The same base. And then number two, if we have a number that can go into another number. For an example, if I have 5 and 10, I know that what is common between the two, it's 5. So meaning to say that whenever you do anything, or if you want to approach any question in maths, you have to start from the common factor. For an example, they can give you something like this: 5x squared, then minus 25x. Okay, 25x. Then these are not the like terms because they have the same base, but they don't have the same exponent. Then what we need to consider here is that I've got 5 and 25. So the common factor will be 5. So to start. And then I've got the variable x in the first term and the variable x in the second term. Then I need to take the variable with the lowest exponent. That is my common factor. So that will be x. Then open bracket. And then we've got 5 divided by 5. That will be 1. And then x squared divided by x. That will be x. Then minus, we have 25 divided by 5. That will be 5. And then x divided by x, that will be 1. So the law for the common factor is that when you remove the bracket, you still have to go back to where you're coming from. If you do not go back to where you're coming from, therefore, it means that whatever you have taken was incorrect. So that is the most important thing about the common factor. So there is no way that you guys can do maths if you do not understand the common factor. Common factor is very, very important. Something become common if it is repeating in all the terms that you've been given. Number B, if ever they can give you something like A plus 2B and then plus AB. This is just for an example. And then the question says, what is common? I can see I've got A, I'm happy. I've got B, I'm happy. But already on the first term, I don't have B. And then the third one, I've got A, but on the second term, I don't have A. Therefore, in this case, you don't have no common factor. No common factor. So we want you to understand that something become common if it is common in all the terms that you are seeing. But if something is not repeating in all the terms, then something like that cannot become a common factor. So this is King Doable from Math Academy. We hope to see you very, very soon from Math Academy. Math Academy.